Hey there, it's Ernie from Kitchen Tumblers, and today we are going to do a Beehive Glitter Flow Bling Top Tumbler. That is a mouthful, but it is so much fun. We are going to start with a 20-ounce acrylic slurp by Hog, but any acrylic tumbler with a dome top will do. Once we've removed packaging, let's go ahead and remove that little stopper that holds the straw in place. And we're going to remove that because we are going to glitter the top of this with UV resin and gold glitter. So since the top won't fit under there, I'm using my Jenga blocks to raise my UV light so that my top will slide under there nicely when it comes time to cure the top of my tumbler. I'm utilizing Glitzy Creations Golden Sand glitter again in this video because really guys, I really do love this glitter. We're just going to mix a little bit into this little cup here and apply the UV resin right in there, and then we'll tape off the edge of our cup with electrical tape so that we don't get any glitter on the sides there. Alright, and I am just using the back of a makeup brush to mix the glitter into the UV resin, and we're literally just going to paint it right on the top there. Alright, so now after we've applied this first layer, making sure that we don't get any in that hole there, we're going to set this under the light for 2 minutes. I like to use the 30-second button instead of my 1-minute button, but I'm just going to set it until it equals about 2 minutes or more. So we will need to use a electrical drill and a drill bit. I don't know the size, but we're going to have to use these two tools together to create the hole so that we can have our glitter flow. Alright, you want to use eyewear for this part because those little remnants can splatter everywhere and you don't want to get them in your eyes. But you're going to be very careful to drill only into that one top layer. You'll see that it has 2 layers. You only want to drill into that top layer. And you'll see here where the hole still looks a little small, so you're going to re-drill into that same area, and once you pull out again, it should pop open and have a bigger hole. Alright, let's go ahead and apply a second coat to our top, and really we are going to bling over that top, but we just want to have that little glitter as a distraction up under any bling that might show. So now we're going to use our chunky and our fine glitter, and we are going to apply that into the tumbler dry. This is all personal preference. Some people use baby oil, some people use glycerin. I like to use baby oil for some of my items because it's a slower flow, so it will trickle down much slower for a longer effect. And you're going to fill up the hole once you've placed your glitter in there, and you're just going to leave a little bit of air. And you'll see those little bubbles there that rise to the top. Those will be there, and that's fine. If you want to make sure that you don't have any bubbles, just like you would with epoxy, let it sit for a little bit, pop out the bubbles, and kind of manipulate around the hole and, you know, get some of those bubbles out. Now you're going to put a big piece of tape just to kind of test your glitter flow. So you'll use that tape in your finger and twist and turn the tumbler to see if you like how the flow is, if it's too slow, if it's fast. And for me, it was just right. Once you've cleaned off your tumbler, you're going to place a new small piece of tape that's going to match your vinyl decals that you'll be placing on the tumbler. You're going to put a little piece of tape there, and then you're going to seal it with UV resin. Once that's complete, you want to test for leaks for at the minimum an hour, but I would even suggest leaving it overnight. Now we are ready to bling the top, so we're going to use the Bling Boutique and FabCab Cases Bling to kind of do like a mixed scattered placement of rhinestones or bling all over the top. Now that we're going to have that drying, we can go ahead and cut and weed our decals, and we're going to be using the honeycombs, bees, and beehive that we've used before in our actual glitter beehive tumbler. So I sped this up because it ended up being 17 minutes because I was watching this show on Netflix called Ratchet, and oh my goodness, it is so good, but it is very thrilling, a little bit scary. So, you know, if you can't take that, then don't watch it. And typically I can't, but everybody was raving about how good it was, so I had to kind of take a look for myself. So highly recommend Ratchet on Netflix. So now that your decals are all on, really guys, that's it. It is up to you. You can epoxy the outside of the tumbler, but you don't have to. So once you have those permanent vinyl stickers on there, they're permanent, they're going to last. You don't have to seal them with epoxy. It's a personal choice. But yeah, you're all done, and look how cute that is. It's kind of like a peekaboo without it being a peekaboo. All clear. Definitely a conversation piece when you're out and about, when you want to be a little extra at the office. I made myself a little straw holder there because, again, we're going to be a little bit more extra. And that is it. I thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Make sure you leave me a comment because that really helps. And share the video too with anybody that might be interested. See you later, guys.